China. I tripped down 3 different flights of stairs 3 different times. Now, what are the chances of that? Well, for me, they're slim to happens all the time. The amount of times I've tripped over my words, said the wrong thing, or fallen on my face is astronomical. But that's just who I am. A few months ago, I had the opportunity, along with Charlie and James, to head to Oregon for their state convention. While there, well, before we got there, one of the state officers discussed how we would be received. He said, they are going to love Charlie for his life. Ha, 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 ha! They are going to love James for his accent. Yeehaw! And Shelby, well, they'll accept Shelby. They will accept Shelby. As I thought about this statement, it took me back and even stung a little. As I thought about his words, one word in particular, acceptance. Acceptance. It took me back to a journal entry from August 14th, 2011. One of the girls said I was weird. She said she loved me, but that I'm weird. I've been feeling like I'm the one that doesn't fit, that doesn't belong, and shouldn't be here. And that pretty much confirmed it. James and Charlie say that I'm not weird, but then James said that I'm different from everyone, but not weird. Whatever that means. Either way, this comment really hurt me. I know I'm not like the other girls, but I also know now that I'll never be in their group. Acceptance. Isn't that what I want? To be accepted? Isn't that what we all want? I mean, yeah, I'm kind of weird, so yep, to be accepted, that should be enough, right? But wait, aren't I unique? Isn't there something they can love me for? Whoa. Wait a second. I love me. I accept and love myself. And I feel like that's enough. Do me a favor. Raise your hand if you've ever felt different from those around you. Take a look around. You are not alone. Everyone is different. Everyone has a spark inside of them just burning to get out. I have met so many FFA members who've ignited that spark this year and shared their unique qualities with the world. A few months ago, I was also inspired by Jonathan.
Very best of luck. Thank you.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks. How are you?
Good, nice to meet you. What's the act called?
Charlotte and Jonathan.
Charlotte and Jonathan. Okay, how old are you both?
I'm 16.
I'm 17.
Okay. And you thought the combination would work. Whose idea was it?
It was our singing teacher's actually. She thought it'd be good to try us out together. And we both sounded quite good when we sang what we did.
Okay, you're not saying much, Jonathan. Are you shy?
Sometimes. I've always had sort of problems with my size since I can remember. And when I was in sort of primary school, it was back then really that I had sort of the mick taken out of me, and it kind of damaged my confidence quite a bit. When people would say something to me, it'd just take a little piece out of me in a sense.
I'm quite protective of Jonathan. Like, if I was there and someone stood there and said something to him, I couldn't sit there with my mouth shut. But before you make a judgment on someone, I think you really need to get to know them. It's not, as cliche as it's not judging a book by its cover. You've got to read what's inside.
Charlotte's been a really big help for me in terms of confidence and making me a better performer, and I really don't think I'd be going up on stage today if I didn't have Charlotte by my side.
And do you think you could win?
Yeah, together.
Alright, good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
believed in Jonathan. He had been pushed around his entire life, constantly being told that he would never be good enough. But Jonathan had a spark inside of him that exploded when he opened his mouth to sing. What if Charlotte had been just another girl who pushed him around and picked on him? Jonathan would have never discovered that he deserves love, that he can love himself for all that he is. Jonathan is good enough. You are good enough. Jonathan, along with all of the amazing FFA members I have had the opportunity to encounter this year, has shown me that loving yourself is not only possible, but it's a necessity for the sake of your own happiness. If everyone looked the same, talked the same, and walked the same, then life would be just plain boring. Grace Wildhopper, an Oregon FFA State officer, is 5 foot 1 inch of head to toe love. This girl can see the beauty in everyone and everything. The first thing out of her mouth is always, "Why are you so beautiful?" But I wonder if she realizes the amazing beauty she shows us through her love. Grace is the definition of a loving and selfless leader. She accepts and loves everyone for exactly who they are. Grace is a tiny ball of fire that, given the opportunity, would set the world ablaze with her love. Grace is different because she can see the beauty in everyone. And then there's Ashley Hassan of the Okeechobee Brahmin FFA chapter. Ashley has a love for the Lord Jesus Christ that's contagious. It radiates from her heart and soul. She inspires me, as well as so many others, to love each other and to love Him through thick and thin. Her favorite quote is 1 Corinthians 13, 4-8. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. It does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking. It keeps no records of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices in the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres. What a flame that burns inside this girl. Her love, when let out, spreads like a wildfire. Ashley is different because she has an undying love for Christ. Finally, there's Logan. Logan Luce of the Lafayette FFA chapter has an uncontrollable laugh and smile. This kid loves to make others laugh and smile along with him. Always cracking jokes like, "Hey, you like raisins? No? Well, how about a date?" Yeah, he's funny. His attitude is infectious. He makes light of every situation. Logan's light burns bright with his childlike laughter and witty personality. He has something that I aspire to have, a passion and a love for laughter. Logan is different because he has an unfathomable love for laughter. I have uncontrollable giggles. I can't tell stories to save my life, and I'm directionally challenged when it comes to navigating, well, anything. I'm different. I can be weird, and Lord knows that I'm awkward. But I will never forget the moment I realized I was okay with all of that. The moment I chose to kindle the flame inside myself. It was in the same moment that I realized how blessed I am to be loved by my family, my friends, and my 7 crazy teammates. I mean, these people know everything there is to know about me, and they not only accept who I am, they love every bit of me. June 27th, 2012. I am going to miss my state officer family. No matter what happens, I will love them forever. They've been my best friends for the past year, and I wouldn't trade them for anyone. I cannot imagine my life without this year's service. I am a changed woman and a better person for what I've gone through this year. I'm stronger than I ever thought I could be. I love the person I've become. I love me. It's truly amazing to look back on my August entry and realize just how much I have grown this year. I made the conscious decision to love myself. Love begins with you. Be who you are. Love who you are. It's not about physical appearance or superficial things like clothes, makeup, or jewelry. Just like my friends Grace, Ashley, Logan, and Jonathan, we must love ourselves and love others for our strengths, for our flaws, for our differences. Because that's what makes us who we are. There's a spark inside every single one of us. And we can choose to ignite the spark and let it burn bright. Or we can choose to simply